How to edit walls for a strategic edge. First, you'll need to know where your keybinds are for editing, and I will get you to change one thing really quick. Open your settings, find your editing buttons. On the second slot, click and push up on your scroll wheel for Building Edit and Reset Building Edit. You must do this, and you also must subscribe to the channel and be loyal, swearing an oath of allegiance if this is the first time you've ever heard about this. If you're already subbed, unsub, resub, and swear loyalty. Honestly, this tip is that good, and you'll thank me. If you already knew this and have your reset edits set up this way, toss a comment in the comment section below. Super good, right? Once you have set your secondary keybind edit and know where your primary keys for edits are, you will need to find a place to practice. Creative mode is a good place as any to start. You will need to become comfortable doing it while under battle stress as well, so I suggest creating a map with a lot of live action and practicing while in real matches like, but not limited to, Team Rumble mode. There are 6 ways in which you are able to edit walls. However, bear in mind that the amount of abuse your wall can take from enemy fire is affected by 2 things. As you edit, aim at the piece, you will see a hit meter appear. Make a mental note how much the overall hit points your wall has as you edit it into different shapes. First, the material you build with will determine your wall's final strength and build speed. Second, the more pieces you edit out of your wall, the less overall hit points it will have. Edit or choose your attack times wisely. These are also tips for how to overcome enemies. Damage their builds when vulnerable opportunities are presented to you. When someone opens up their window to shoot at you, try shoot through their wall edge for a surprise attack, or go defensive and build. Try new things. Maintain your element of surprise by trying new things. Pulling off a new move or doing something out of the ordinary from their perspective will set your dominance in the fray. You want to be seen as unpredictable and savvy. Surprise and dominance will win you the psychological battle, even if they get a lucky shot in on you. The point is to stack elements in your favor. Building and editing are somewhat mandatory now in Fortnite. You do not want to neglect these skills for long. You can still get kills from low ground and not building, but more often than not, you will be at a huge disadvantage, especially in close encounters. Without further ado, here are the 6 wall shapes. 1. A single door can be placed in a wall in 3 different locations. When you open a door, it will swing out and to the right. Any shots that hit the door will protect you for the full health of the wall. The best position for a door is situational, and covered more in how to maintain right peak advantage. 2. Up to 2 windows can be placed in a wall. You can have only 1 center window and up to 2 side windows. Mix it up for the element of surprise. Have your weapon out before you hit your build edit key. When you complete the edit, your weapon comes back out, you can fire and use your scroll wheel to reset. If you haven't subscribed or sworn allegiance to ZymaPro, you should probably do that now. 3. There are 3 wall heights, full size and 2 lower edits. I have rarely, if ever, seen these 2 used in battle as their health is significantly decreased. Mostly they are used for exiting, entering a build, and for peak shots. The 2 lower edits are not viable as a defense wall. However, I have used this to distract people to look down to jump over when I have placed a ceiling trap above. 4. There are 2 corner edits for a short portion of wall. I wouldn't even guess what these are called. They are most useful in Save the World and see them used almost never ever in Battle Royale. If there were, they would be an advanced to use at your own risk peak shot advantage edit. You would definitely want to edit so that you have a left portion to maintain right peak advantage. These would be a small distraction similar to the low wall placed under a ceiling trap. 5. There are 3 styles of arches: center and corner arches. The triangular corner edit is unique in that you may edit the upper corners as well for an inverted corner arch. All 3 are used for exiting, entering, and peek shots. I have also used them for right peek advantage. It throws people off a bit because it is a bit out of the ordinary and placed where you want it. They are easily destroyed but will take the initial attack. The other corner arch has more style, as does this center arch. I have used all 3 to mask traps that I've placed. 6. Finally, there is a pillar edit. I have used this in similar ways to the arch edits. They are useful for back shots, trap masking, and maintaining right peek surprise. There isn't much else to say about these except that I don't see them used often because you have to select 6 tiles to confirm the edit. In the heat of battle you want quick edits, but this is exactly why it's a good choice sometimes. People don't expect it and it's low profile. I certainly hope all this information helps. Refer back to this video as often as you need to and share it with friends. I'm sure that many intermediate players don't know half of this information. Some pro players might find some of these thoughts valuable as well. I've heard of a pro player not knowing how to harvest materials, even though they've played since Season 2. There's so much to Fortnite. Sometimes you just miss information and survive oblivious to it all. Sub to the channel, hit notification bell, and like. I'm also quite interested to know if I've missed anything for wall edits or strategy directly related to these edits. Feel free to comment below. Shoot for the stars. ZymaPro